playing it without the piano. that's quite a challenge. What's the biggest difficulty for you with this movement?
I guess keeping the notes like steady and also clear.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, the thing is, I think you're keeping them clear quite well, but I would love to see you use a little bit more bow. And let's go right from for the harmonics. How are you preparing for them?
Sorry, at the beginning?
Yeah.
I guess I'm just trying to coordinate them with the way my bow moves, like so it releases at the same time.
How?
I save bow at the beginning and then try and save most of it for the end.
So let's try that.
I don't know if I did that while I was playing, but that's what I'm trying to.
What I would recommend is so get there and then don't release and then just get there at that and then use the bow. Then you don't have to, because what I saw now was like you were so afraid. It was like, so just get there. You're not scared. Just get there. So can we try that? Good. Your fingers release before they're there. So you need to just... Yeah. Good. Release more with the bow, not with the finger. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So what you were doing before was not coordinated. The fingers were releasing and the bow was like, I want to safe bow and go, but the finger's not there. So yeah, make sure you coordinate that. And then let's just go straight to, for example, that part and do you know where I am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we try that? Can we use a little more bow? Let's just say. Can we just try without the left hand? Just the bow. I forget what I did, but maybe you can just see the bowing.
It's just like on the last system.
Maybe it's easier if you think of maybe like grabbing a little bit when you get to the tip. Yeah, I feel like that's already a lot better. I think that makes it easier. Let's go on. With the Here, you're so scared of getting there. It was like, but you went so maybe, how are you figuring out whether you're at the right place?
I was just like kind of learning the hand position more.
So can we go from? You got there, but the sound is not quite what we want. It sounds a little like concentrated, right? But it's like very so whatever the notes are. You see that you do it with style at least, right? Not Yeah, but you need to prepare for that in your head so that whatever that is. But you need to like use a lot more bow, and then I think because you're so worried about getting there, your upper arm is quite tight instead of just like letting the E string ring. So can we just try by ya, ya, bra, ya? It's too much bite for me. Good. So here, because I feel like here it's more open, so just maybe experiment with that. Even now it's a little bit like up for me. Because here, right after, here you do want to bite. So then otherwise everything is too bitey. Yeah, so there needs to be moments where it's more like, wow, like a breath of air, and then you can get really articulate after. So same, going along with that. Here, I think it needs to be very, very lyrical. Here, instead of. So there, you need to kind of like sing a little bit more, and then right after it's. But those need to be articulate. And then here. Also very like charming and just more singy. Yeah, and then right after, like gossipy ladies, right? So it's like a different character. And then here it's like the village is bustling and people are like going about their little businesses and like, ooh, something happens, that happens. So it's like very charming, and that's the kind of like atmosphere here. So before, I think there has to be moments where it's like the yeah, and then so like different articulation. And then also when you have the bustling village, the orchestra you still need to kind of project out of the orchestra, and right now it's so light that it's very hard to hear. So you still need to keep a little bit. Instead of, it's too light. A little more, I don't think it's bite, but more like friction, so that you can kind of come through the texture of the orchestra a little bit better. And then the pitches were always a little bit late. Right? Come just right, wrong notes, I think. Right notes, I don't remember. But you know, they need to come in right on time. You wait too much for them. Can we go from, I don't know, like a measure before the first pit? You can just go from just think more gestural. Right now it seems too laborious, like whatever it is, like bump, just come right on time. Don't be careful. I see this. You don't need to be careful. It doesn't have to be so careful. Good. And then the last one, and then just a little bit stronger instead of a little bit light. Let's go on to, same thing. Here, I think it was I thought it was too little bow. Can we go from there? Good. Another thing is that the direction I hear swells where I'm not expecting swells, and like no swell when I think. Whatever it is, but like building on, like just think a little bit more what you want to do with that, I don't know, few measures. Can we just go from there? Good. I think you should bring out that dot and the after. And right now here. But I think it's there because it wants to give da da instead of ba ya. Can we just go from there? That E. Good. Good. So there, just think of the F sharp fa sol. So like it needs to crescendo with that sequence instead of right now I'm not hearing that stepping increase of dynamic. Let's actually go on because the next part, all those more ground. Can we just go from there? You can start from wherever you want.
Okay, the ball one?
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Those ones. Good. So right now they're really rushy. So grab. Can we just try? Good. Maybe it'll help if you think, I can't play the right notes, it's been too long, but think of it. If you think about just those last three as really, you need to have like landmarks where you can really grab, otherwise it becomes a run-on and you don't have any stepping stool if you're playing and you're nervous. At least, okay, I messed up everything else, but so just keep them. So you have those parts where you can grab onto for like, you know, safety net. We all need those. So just go from there. Good. That was excellent. Now, so you need to grab. I can't play the right notes. I'm not hearing the difference between. Can you breathe those out? Not quite. A little bit more. Good, except they're rushing. They're coming in too early for the dots. Good, the second one is too short. It's a little rushy. It's better, yeah. So that's good. And the same thing. It's here. Whatever the notes are, but you need to open those up instead of everything being. You need to open it up right away. And then here, let me actually play the right note. okay? That's my excuse. Really pick those out so it's like really annoying, like, alright, they need to really come out. Yeah, so please be annoying. Like, let's go from those parts need to open up. Oh, it's a little bit rushy. Good. So for me, within that long pick, I think before color changes. So so I think somewhere around there, it needs to change a little bit. Let's go on. Oh, I didn't hear any of the hairpins. I was very disappointed. Whatever the notes are. It's a very like lukewarm wave for me. Yeah, no surfing there. Good. So let's see if we can. Go. Whatever. I got there. But you see how, like, it seems very like, like more and more wave. Can we actually get that? Like, just don't be afraid to mess it up. Good. I think the thing is you're not coordinated with where the bow is at its peak with the left hand. So the peak is coming with the bow a little bit earlier than where it should be. So that's a thing. Maybe you can practice by going. So you can time where the bow and the left hand will reach its height, and then maybe it'll be easier. Going on. Oh, okay. So same thing. Pick out a little bit more so it brings out all of those things, and then so juicy. So we wanna make sure. Change again, but here you want to make sure, it's very, very charming, this part. So you want to make sure you have that like sparkling like charm all throughout this section before we get to the last. So can we go from just Good. I think I should right now here. Wait. That's what I hear, but so like there are so many different characters that can come out. Can we just try that one more time? Good. Maybe it's the attack when you get to the note that it's too harsh and it's very like there and then it's gone. Instead of it's like a little punch, but really what we want is yeah, that kind of thing. Instead of there. It's like, yeah, take it, you know? So and then it's that change between that color change between that's what's beautiful about it, not just that note. So make sure you don't and then good. And then continue the charm. Can we just do it one last time and go on? Good. So right there, that's a the articulation has to come in.